So here's a copy of the tax brackets for 2023. They change every year. They go up slightly. They're slowly bringing the tax brackets up every year. They say for inflation. They haven't changed these numbers on the left. There's like 7 tax rates over here, and they just keep bringing these up, raising everybody's taxes, trying to pay for all the government spending that we have out there. This is the dividend and capital gain rates for 2023, and the rates they haven't changed. They keep talking about getting rid of the 15%. They have not done that, but again, they keep changing the amounts that you can make in order to stay in those brackets. And keep in mind that there is a 0% rate that you can be in, up to 44.6 for single, 89.2 for joint, that you can make in capital gains and not pay any tax. The standard deduction goes up every year. So for 23, that standard deduction for singles, $13,850, joint, $27,700. There is an additional amount for if you're over 65, and that's at the bottom here. So it's an extra $1,500 for each party. So if you're married, that would be an extra $3,000 you would get on top of that. Estate and trust rates, again, these, if you look, obviously these bump up pretty quick to be pretty high. They pretty much start in the 24% bracket and go up 35, 37. This is why we do generally, unless there's a reason, irrevocable trust, there's obviously reasons to do that, but we often do suggest that you do the K1s and put it on the personal returns. Usually they're in a lower tax bracket than the trust themselves. At the bottom, I have the gifting limits for 23 and 24. We get a lot of phone calls on this. In 23, the limit was $17,000 per person, and 24, it's $18,000 per person. If you're a married couple, you can each gift that limit. So if you're a married couple, you could gift $36,000 or $34,000 and $36,000 per couple to one of your children. The lifetime exemption in 23 is $12.92 million, 24 is $13.61 million. So the way that works, the reason they have these gifting limits is for gift tax returns. So you don't have to file a gift tax return if you gift less than the 17 or 18,000 per person. The $12.92 million is what they use in a lifetime exemption to pay tax in your lifetime. But if you gift more than the 17 in 1 year, you have to file a return and just let the IRS know that you've gifted more than that amount. There's no tax due unless you go over this $12.92 million, which I don't know that anyone's gifting that much, but maybe we honestly have had people. But what they're trying to do is keep track of how much you're gifting. So if you gift more than that amount, you just have to file, let them know you've done it, and it comes off your lifetime exemption. In 2025, these current lifetime exemptions are going to expire, and right now it's going to go back to about $5 million unless they continue on to the current bill, which is slowly increasing every year for inflation, which is why it goes up every year about $1 million, almost $2 million every year. So if you gift, it's not taxable to them, it's not a deduction for you, but if you go over these amounts, you have to file a return and just let the IRS know what you've done. It's a 709 return.